Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Zoe, I am an automation advisor. In today's tutorial, I'll show you how to automatically monitor a bucket on DigitalOcean object storage for files larger than a certain size. Whenever our automated task detects such a file, it will remove it. For this demo, I'll be using Febate Automation Workshop. Automation Workshop is a no-code application that lets you automate a wide range of Windows tasks, including creating workflows that work with popular cloud storage services and FTP servers. Let's start by creating an automated task. Workflows or tasks are built using the Task Creation Wizard, a tool that guides you step by step. The process is quick, easy, and requires no programming knowledge. Automation Workshop can run workflows automatically. Workflows that run automatically require a trigger. To monitor a DigitalOcean bucket, we'll use the DigitalOcean Spaces trigger. Here we specify a bucket and optionally a folder from our DigitalOcean account. I'll also limit monitoring to only log files. In the Conditions tab, you can define what to watch for. For example, you can start a task when a new file appears, when a file is modified or deleted, or when the file count in a bucket exceeds a certain threshold. For this demo, I'll configure the trigger to start the workflow when any log file in the folder is larger than 500 megabytes. Since we haven't provided our DigitalOcean credentials yet, Automation Workshop asks for them now. My bucket is on the New York 3 server. I'll provide the key and secret. These could be typed directly here, but since I want to reuse them across multiple tasks, I've stored them in the file system. Using the Variable Wizard, I select Use File Content and point to the file that contains the credentials. The values are loaded automatically. I repeat the same step for the secret. Now our trigger is ready. It will start the workflow whenever a file in the monitored bucket is larger than 500 megabytes. Workflows consist of actions, each of which defines a specific operation, like downloading, printing, or sending emails. We already have one action with our DigitalOcean credentials. All cloud-related actions are grouped under the FTP and cloud category. You can also start typing a keyword, and matching actions will be filtered automatically. For this workflow, we need the delete remote file action. You could type the bucket name, folder name, and file name manually. But since we don't know the file name in advance, we'll use the Variable Wizard. Automation Workshop suggests using the full path and file name returned by our trigger. This ensures we target the exact file that exceeded 500 megabytes, as specified in our conditions. With this setup, every time the task runs, the delete action will receive the correct full path automatically. Our workflow is ready. For this demo, it's very simple. It just removes any log file larger than the defined size. You can adjust task settings as needed. As the last step, give the task a recognizable name. I'll call it Delete Large Log Files. When I click Finish, the task starts monitoring the specified bucket. By default, Automation Workshop waits briefly to ensure files are fully written before acting. You can change this in the options. I'll skip forward a bit. And here it is. It worked. The task detected a file larger than 500 megabytes and deleted it. You can enhance the workflow further. For example, you could add a download file action to download the log file before deleting it. Or, when monitoring for file count, you could configure the workflow to clear an entire remote folder. You can also build more complex scenarios, such as deleting only files older than 30 days. Stop wasting time on tedious manual work. Let Automation Workshop do the hard work for you. If you have not yet downloaded Automation Workshop, please do so via one of the links below in the description. No registration is required, and it takes only a minute to try Automation Workshop. I hope you find this useful, and thanks for watching. Till the next time.